Want to know where my passion for Barrelup for baseball started? You want to know? It all started on a baseball field just like this, catching barrels at an early age. Welcome to Barrelup Podcast.
Baseball, oh baseball, I can't get enough. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the new year, 2002. Happy New Year to everybody, to all the followers, to all the subscribers to this channel. Many blessings, and I hope that everybody is okay. I did suffer a little COVID stint. This is your boy, John Carlos. Yes, we went through it, but we are now safe and sound in the year 2022. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Barrelup Podcast. Follow us on Instagram, Barrelup_baseball. Like this video, comment down below. Do not forget to subscribe or to add us on your favorite audio podcast or even audio platforms like Spotify, Anchor, etc. Right? Guys, we're back. We're in a new studio. I like the scenery now. Everything has been going well. We're here to talk some baseball, and we are here to name this episode Back to the Future. You guys remember that movie Back to the Future, where they exhibited that car, that futuristic car? You guys saw the movie, right? Today we're here to take it back to the future. We're going to talk about a past player who resembles a lot to the future, to today's game, right? We see a lot of great players have similar styles of hitting, of pitching, right? What is it that makes them great? We're going to talk about today the legend, the Dominican legend, Pedro Martinez. Pedro Martinez, a player that we all know made it to the Hall of Fame, came from basically a small country, Dominican Republic, made his name in the majors, a player to very much follow, or he was a player to lead by example. He was not that big in height, but he was big in performance and in players' hearts and fans' hearts, right? Pedro Martinez, as we all know, was a killer on the mound. He was not scared of any opponent, whether it was Manny Ramirez or Alex Rodriguez, whoever he was facing. The guy did not he didn't get scared. He didn't get scared. He would throw that 98 to 99 mile per hour fastball in the inside corner to anybody, not missing a pitch, right? Not to say, every pitcher gets hit, but Pedro Martinez went down as one of the greatest, right? Today's game, we see a lot of stars like Shohei Ohtani, Max Scherzer, as far as pitching wise. But today, the only pitcher that comes to mind when comparing to the great Pedro Martinez would have to be Jacob Degrom. Jacob Degrom, the all-star for the Mets, the best pitcher in baseball, arguably. He has a lot of similarities when it comes to physical pitching mechanics and delivery and the way he goes about his game that we can contribute to the past great Pedro Martinez, right? But before we give you some footage on the physical similarities, the way they pitch is completely in the league of their own. Like, it's very similar, and you guys are going to take consideration as to what you'll see today. But before we do that, we're going to talk a little bit about Pedro Martinez and what made him great, what made him a Hall of Famer, right? So Pedro Martinez was a 3-time Cy Young winner, 8-time All-Star, 5-time ERA, earns above average title. So he had the best ERA in baseball those 5 times, meaning players did not score much off this gentleman. Triple Crown winner, 2004 World Series and All-Star MVP vote. He played for, I'll tell you right now, he played for a total of 18 years with the following teams. He played with the New York Mets, the Boston Red Sox, the Philadelphia Phillies, the Montreal Expos, and the Los Angeles Dodgers. So that was the part of the teams that he participated in. And his career wins and losses are the following: 219 wins, 100 losses, with an ERA of 2.93, which makes him a Hall of Famer. Not a lot of pitchers can deliver the way that Pedro did in his career, but the only one that stands out, in my opinion, as close to Pedro, in the video that you're watching now, you see how they basically have, this is what makes them to be at the level that there are, both of them. They basically have the same delivery. If you look at Pedro Martinez's windup and also Jacob Degrom's windup, it's very simple. Up, bring your knee up, and right to the plate. What I see and I take into accountability in these two pitchers is the way that they just release the fastball out of the glove very fast. So it's in the glove and then it's out, basically in the matter of a blink of an eye. This catapults them to throw the fastball at a very, very high rate, considering 100 miles per hour. We've seen Jacob Degrom throw 100 miles per hour for 7 innings in a ball game, even 9 sometimes. But that has already been shown by Pedro Martinez in his early career, as he was dialing up the radar to 100 miles per hour as well. What catapults this is the backside, how they use their backside. They get up with that front left leg, nice and up, and comes right back down to then release the pitch very fast. The ball does not last not even 1 second in the glove before it's releasing and going into home plate. Look at the video. Look how similar the windups are, and look at what makes him great. Now we're going to talk about Jacob Degrom's early career and what he's done in baseball. Jacob Degrom is a 2-time Cy Young winner, a 4-time All-Star, a Rookie of the Year, and he already holds an ERA title. There's a lot of similarities, even though Jacob Degrom only has played 8 years in the majors, all with the Mets, right? Jacob Degrom holds a record of 77 wins and 53 losses with a 2.50 ERA. So basically, pitchers of the same caliber, of the same style, will more than likely perform the same way. I'm not sure if Jacob Degrom watches videos on Pedro Martinez, but it's astonishing to see, as you guys can see again, the similarities of their pitching styles, the way they deliver the pitch. Okay, will we see Jacob Degrom hold a Hall of Fame vote? Will we see him in the Hall of Fame? At this rate, of course we will. Why? Because he has great numbers. He is on top of a lot of categories in the pitching department every year, whether it's wins, whether it's ERA. Even though Max Scherzer won it last year, Jacob Degrom has been the best pitcher, arguably, for the last 3 years or 4 years of baseball. It's like when he gets older, as he's getting older, he's just getting better. So I want you guys to take that into consideration. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Watch this video, right? We're going to come with new techniques, new videos this year, a lot of player comparisons, as we do know that the lockout still is not resolved. There's no baseball as far as Major League Baseball going on, any news or any activities besides the Mets. The Mets, yeah, they did seal the deal with Buck Showalter. Go watch that episode as I predicted it before, and leave the link right here, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Pedro Martinez, and in this era we have Jacob Degrom, the only pitcher that can be compared in that caliber. The only pitcher I can compare to Pedro Martinez is a Jacob Degrom. Look at the similarities. Leave the comments down below. We love you.
You want to know where my passion for Barrelup, for baseball started? You want to know? It all started on a baseball field just like this, catching barrels at an early age. Welcome to Barrelup Podcast.